What's up, Broncos country? Let's kick things off with that fire in our hearts that only Broncos country can bring. Today we're diving headfirst into a piece of news that's got everyone here in Colorado buzzing with excitement. Just imagine this. The Denver Broncos, our beloved team, might be in the mix to land a wide receiver who could be a perfect fit for our offense in 2025. And the name making waves? Romeo Doubs from the Green Bay Packers. That's right. Folks, grab your popcorn and buckle up because things are getting real. So don't blink because this video is going to be one of those you don't want to miss. We're talking about who Romeo Doubs is, why he'd be a dream addition to our offense, how this trade could go down without busting the team's salary cap, and of course what it means for the future of the Broncos. And as always, I want you, Broncos country, sounding off in the comments. Who's excited about this possibility? Do you think Doubs could be the guy to help Bo Nix shine even brighter? Smash that like button and let's get into it. If you're not totally familiar, let me introduce you to the guy who could be our offense's new secret weapon. Romeo Doubs, 25 years old, is a wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers, drafted in the 4th round back in 2022. Don't let the late-round pick fool you. This guy has proven to be clutch. He's the type of player who makes big plays when it counts, with reliable hands and insane route-running ability to get open. In 2024, Doubs posted solid numbers, 60 catches, 674 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Okay, maybe not mind-blowing stats on paper, but think about it, Broncos country. He's been playing in an offense that spreads the ball around a lot with a quarterback, Jordan Love, who's still working on consistency. Now imagine Doubs, paired with Bo Nix, who's proving to be the future of this franchise, in a Sean Payton system that's built to elevate receivers. I'm already picturing 40-yard bombs and touchdowns lighting up Empower Field at mile high. What makes Doubs so special is his mix of speed, field awareness, and versatility. He's not just a deep threat. He reads defenses, finds the soft, spots in coverage, and can be a menace on both short routes and long plays. And seriously, when was the last time we had a receiver who gave you chills every time the ball went up? I know you're thinking of Courtland Sutton. The man is a beast. But let's be honest, we need more weapons. So tell me in the comments, who do you think would be the best duo with Doubs? Sutton? Or could our rookie Marvin Mims Jr. explode with him on the field? I'm curious. Now, Broncos country, let's keep it real for a second. Our 2024 offense was, let's say, decent. Bo Nix had an incredible rookie season, proving he's our guy moving forward, but he needs more support. Sutton's holding it down, and Mims has shown flashes of brilliance, but we're missing that guy. The one that keeps opposing defensive coordinators up at night wondering, how do we stop him? And look, we're in one tough division. The AFC West has the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes doing his magic, the Chargers who always bring a fight, and even the Raiders can surprise us now and then. To truly compete, we need an offense that's dynamic, explosive, and unpredictable. That's exactly what Doubs brings. He's the type of player who can turn a 5-yard play into a 50-yard gain with one sharp cut and insane burst of speed. Plus, Sean Payton loves receivers who can line up all over the field. Doubs has already shown in Green Bay he can play in the slot outside or even get creative in the backfield. That's music to Payton's ears. He lives for tricky offensive schemes. Just picture Doubs on a screen pass or a jet sweep, leaving linebackers in the dust. I can already see the highlight reels, Broncos country. What plays do you want to see Doubs make in orange and blue? Drop it in the comments. Now, let's get to the big question on everyone's mind. How the heck are the Broncos going to bring in a guy like Doubs without blowing the salary cap? Let's face it, our cap situation isn't exactly overflowing with cash. But that's where the brilliance of GM George Paton and head coach Sean Payton comes in. According to a report from A to Z Sports, this trade could be the perfect move to upgrade our offense without mortgaging the future. Here's why Doubs is a viable option. He's entering the final year of his rookie contract in 2025, meaning his salary is super cap friendly. We're talking around $1.5 to $2 million, which is a total bargain for a receiver of his caliber. That gives the Broncos the flexibility to bring him in now and maybe negotiate an extension later if he thrives in our system. So, what would we have to give up? Well, the Packers are in an interesting spot. They've got a crowded room of young, talented receivers like Christian Watson and Jaden Reed, so Doubs might be expendable. A2OZ Sports suggests a mid to late draft pick, something like a third or fourth rounder, could get the deal done. Maybe we even sweeten it by throwing in a rotational player, like a DB or an offensive lineman. The key is we don't have to give up a first-round pick or break the bank. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about the salary cap? How are we going to pay Sutton, Mims, and maybe even Doubs in the future? Great question, Broncos country. The answer is, Payton is a wizard when it comes to restructuring contracts and freeing up cap space. He's done it before with other players, and we can expect similar moves in 2025, like cutting expensive veterans or renegotiating deals. What do you think? Do you trust Payton to pull off that financial magic, or are you worried about losing a key player? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you. Broncos country, now's the time to dream big. Picture this. It's September 2025, first game of the season at Invesco Field. Bo Nix is in the pocket, calm as ever, and spots Romeo Doubs breaking free on a slant route. The ball flies, Doubs makes the catch, cuts past the safety, and touchdown Broncos. The crowd erupts, the stadium shakes, and we're already dreaming of the playoffs. Who wouldn't want that? With Doubs on the roster, our offense takes on a whole new dimension. He not only gives Nix more options, but he also creates space for Sutton and Mims to shine. Defenses will have to pick their poison, and that's a nightmare for any defensive coordinator. Plus, Doubs is clutch on third downs. He's got a knack for making tough catches, pure gold in tight games against the Chiefs or Bills. And here's the kicker. Doubs is young, just 25. That means he could be a core piece of our offense for the next 5 to 6 years. Imagine him growing alongside Nix, Mims, and maybe a few more young studs we draft. This isn't just about improving 2025, it's a move that could put the Broncos in the Super Bowl conversation down the line. I'm fired up just thinking about it, Broncos country. Are you with me? Is Doubs the guy to bring us back to our glory days? Or is there someone else you've got your eye on? Let me know. Now, let me give you a quick look at things from the Packers' side, because understanding their situation is key to believing this trade could actually happen. Green Bay is in a good but tricky spot. They've got a young QB in Jordan Love, who's about to demand a massive contract and a loaded offense. Besides Doubs, they've got Watson, Reed, and even Dontavion Wicks all competing for targets. Not to mention tight end Luke Musgrave and RB Josh Jacobs. With that many mouths to feed, the Packers might see Doubs as expendable, especially since he's entering the final year of his contract and could ask for big money in 2026. Rather than lose him for nothing in free agency, they might prefer to trade him now and get something in return, like a draft pick or a player that fills another need. And let's not forget, the Packers aren't afraid to make bold moves. Remember Davante Adams? So it's not crazy to think Doubs could end up in Denver. What do you think, Broncos country? Will the Packers be willing to make the deal, or are they going to play hardball? And if it were up to you, what player or draft pick would you offer for him? I'm really curious to hear what Broncos country is thinking. Broncos country, we're in a new era. Bo Nix has brought hope, Sean Payton is proving why he's one of the best coaches in the league, and George Paton is building a roster that mixes youth with experience. Bringing in Romeo Doubs would be another big step toward making this team a real contender. Think about it. With Doubs, Sutton, and Mims, our passing attack could be one of the most dangerous in the AFC. Combine that with our already stacked defense with guys like Pat Surtain II and Zach Allen, and suddenly the Broncos are going toe-to-toe with anyone. I'm not saying we're winning the Super Bowl in 2025, but man, we're building something special. You can feel it, right? So, tell me, Broncos country, what's the ceiling for this team with Doubs on the roster? Do you think we can make a playoff run in 2025? Or should we take it slow and aim for 2026? And just for fun, who do you most want to see the Broncos destroy with Doubs on the field? Chiefs, Raiders, drop it in the comments. We love to see. It Broncos country. What an exciting rumor, right? The thought of Romeo Doubs in orange and blue is enough to get your heart racing. I want to hear from you. Is he the guy to take our offense to the next level? What price would you pay to get him? And as always, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Let's make some noise because the future of the Broncos is looking bright. Until next time, let's ride and go Broncos.